Okay, Fender Rumble 25 I just picked up. Says there's a problem with it. I bought it sight unseen, and I just plugged it in. I turned everything down, and let's turn it on and see what it's doing. So we got some major hiss and hum coming through with not a real lot of change going on. But so something's wrong with it. So let's shut her off and get her unplugged, and we'll dig into it and see what we get. Okay, we're back. And before I went crazy deep into this, what I did was I checked every solder joint. There's a lot of videos of other repairs where the solder joints go bad and they cause some, either you got a cold solder joint or you have no solder in the solder joint. So that's step one, is to review all the solder joints and fix them if you need to. But this one, I couldn't find any bad solder joints. I was getting ready to pull the board out, and I decided, you know what, before I go super deep and do a lot of work, what I did was three things, and it fixed the problem. One of these three things fixed the problem. The first thing I did was I took the ground off the chassis, and there was no corrosion or anything, but I just scraped all the paint away and got a better ground contact. So that probably didn't do it because it was a pretty good ground. There's no corrosion or anything in there. The next thing I did was into the input jack. Right in here, I took a little bit, I don't know if you can see those, but these guys here are the contact points for where the cable plugs in. And you can see when you put in a jack, they open the contact. So what I did was I very lightly got a little tiny file, and I cleaned those contacts there. And the next thing I did was I went and I sprayed deoxit into all the potentiometers. So you can see the little notch here. Just get your deoxit, your electronics cleaner, spray in there with the straw for the electronics cleaner. I did every one, and now it works fine. So I'll plug it back in really quick. Doing this with one hand here. See now, it is not. There's a little pop when it starts up, but no noise anymore, even when you crank the volume all the way up. So again, one of those three things solved the problem: either the ground, cleaning the pots, or cleaning the input jack. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys.